Hello there, my name is Richard. The first time you see my channel, you should review cartoon series, anime series. So it's something computer random, and we're gonna talk about season 2 of Kid Cosmic. And this season was quite a surprise because you think you continue on focus on Kid Cosmic because you think this is his title of the show. He'll be focused on because correct in how he writes, he writes it the way that he feels he finished developing that certain character he completely drops him or move him to the side and focus on another character. And this season, you focus on Joe. And that's I'm telling you because a lot of people didn't like Kid that much. Yeah, I do understand. Yeah, I understand why he's sort of unlikable. But you had problems on season one that you didn't like season one just because of Kid. I highly recommend continue watching season two because Kid kind of got pushed to the side and focus on Joe. And Joe is basically the idea what to be a leader, how to approach it, even that she's a teenager who has no experience, panicking, freaking out, doesn't know what to do exactly. She just throws things on the wall to see what works. Especially, she's sort of panicking that what she actually could fail. You know, a little bit that sort of kind of focus on Joe because Joe is a very likable character. And I love it how she sort of navigates around things, but not realizing everything she should learn, understood is right next to her mother. They always try to put her sort of direction that I need someone to teach me how to be a leader the right way. And you think, oh, her mom. Flo, she knows what she's doing. She leads the whole group on the diner. She knows what to do. And once more, she's sort of ignored her because Joe thinks still as her mom. That's just her mom. That's how she is. In 11, she sort of focused on the only hero survival of the last team. I think her name is Frances or something like that. I can't say her name correctly. Let's just literally call her Frances, the Indian queen squid who have telekinesis. Yeah, she's the one who basically teaching Joe how to lead the whole group. The only problem is the Francis doesn't know how to delegate. In fact, her methods is very extreme and very volatile. The point that Chikyu actually put her the wrong direction because Joe is still not yet understand how to work as a unit, understand to use their own people's strengths and weaknesses in the right way. Because once more, if you lead, you understand all your people how they work, understand them inside out, and put the direction when you need. Even understanding none of them are very competent, or none of them actually are warriors. And you see Joe trying to understand and discover that, especially trying to discover herself. And you see all this mess that is interesting. But on top of all this, I truly love the main sort of villain. I mean, you have two villains. You have the Planet Eater that doesn't really has a character or anything that speaks, but you have his assistant, his henchman, his right hand man, Santos. If I say his name correctly, he is the defining factor of what a geek looks like, how he acts, how he's just sort of a shield to his master. He is a simp of nerds. Yeah, I love him. He also how he sort of kind of his design is sort of a Thanos sort of nod to the Marvel's evil villain for Fantastic Four because this whole series feels something out of Fantastic Four's her comics in a way. If you know the comic book of Fantastic Four, you know what I mean. You watch the series because you have a lot of kind of inspiration here and there. You just sort of notice. And Phantos, I just adore. He's that sort of very threatening, very evil, kind of unhinged, but at the same time, he's just a nerd and a fanboy. You just love it, especially all his dialect, just sort of kind of a stereotypic fanboy nerd trying to defend his master because he's just a big simp. But once more, I just love him. He's just so fun and something that you just like wow. But I love it that he's not a weak character. He's not a pathetic sort of this is what we think about the fans who annoy us. No. This guy is threatening. Even that he doesn't have that much power, he only has the stones and he rely on the stones. But once more, He knows what he's doing. And that's sort of the threatening part. And even they make sure to understand how threatening he really is. It's the fact he rips someone's arm out and uses it like a whip. I wasn't expecting that scene to do that, especially what Santos did to one of the heroes. He just like, okay, this went dark. Okay, I like this. I enjoy this, and this is another reason why I like Kraken's sort of run style. He doesn't mind going dark when he feels if this is sort of necessary or understand the character. Like, yeah, this character is completely unhinged. Do not mess with them, and that's why I enjoyed this season. This everything what Kraken does so well improved. You know, also on top of all this, I just enjoy the reference of the Papa Girls. They quite literally have all three actresses playing three different women, referencing the Papa Girls and everything expecting what season 3 will be. Basically, one big homage of the Papa Girls. All his past work of other shows. Yeah, I can't wait for season 3 because of that little glimpse we can see on next season, but I just enjoy it. I wasn't expecting the kind of the cult lead of the World Defenders to be three ladies who act similar to the original Puffer Girls. They also have the same voice actresses. It's just like unexpected. You also love all the development of the other characters, especially Flo, Joe's mother. That she has kind of a good kind of character development. Like she was sort of panicking about her own daughter because she feels she's unprepared. Especially you have Francis teaching her, and you see Flo like, no, you're kind of messed up. You're not teaching the right way. But at the same time, she had to let go of her own daughter because she is growing up. She had to make her own choices. You also have Joe sort of arguing with her own mother. You have that kind of like bonding mother daughter sort of relationship, like sort of cracking. But once more, that's what's going on with Joan in her sort of development. Like she is that time to kind of shine and make her own choices. And you see how Flo kind of desperately doesn't want her to do that. But once more, that's why I think I enjoy it so much. It's sort of that sort of well paced, well developed kind of show I enjoy so much. On top of that, all the action felt sort of realistic. I mean, the fight scenes are not like really bombastic. They're creative fight scenes, but I love it. It's sort of realistic fight scene. What was someone who have second abilities take down a guy who have can actually grow 10 times big, in how the fight would feel sort of slow, and how the character move. That little things I enjoy so much. Of course, I'm 100% sure some people would feel a little bored of the fight scenes, but once more, it's just sort of preference what type of fight scenes you prefer on your own show. And all of that, I really can't add so much about this series. This season 2 was interesting, especially what they decide to kind of put Kid in B plot than a main A plot. That was sort of surprising because I think Kraken did notice that he was sort of an annoying character. They tried to tweak him in a way that would be more likable, acceptable. Especially is Kid is sort of the person who pushed the story along. Especially with Joe is really doesn't want to push anything. She's on panicking, on worrying. She doesn't know what to do. You can see why you need Kid to push Joe what she must become. In that I sort of enjoy. I also love it that sometimes it's not the strength of the team. You don't have the warriors you need to finish the task. It's the fact you understand what the person's special ability really are and push that ability what the subject needs to do. In other words, I'm not trying to be complicated here, but all of that I really enjoy this season 2. I don't know you. Do you like it? Do you hate it? You seen season 2 yet? Tell me down below. Let me know. I got really nothing else to say. Just thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and have a wonderful day. Bye.